Hey everybody, thanks for coming to my channel. This is my first makeup tutorial and I thought we'd start off on the right foot and I'd let you guys see me with no makeup on. So I do have some spots that we'll cover. Don't get used to this. This is going to be the first and last time you see me like this. Let's get started. I like to use a primer on my face underneath my foundation, and primer is good to fill in any pores, ridges, lines, wrinkles, anything that your skin has that needs to be filled in, and primer is good to supply a smooth surface for your foundation to lay upon, so make sure that you get it all over your face. This is my concealer and it's from Revlon Photo Ready in Deep 006. I use it underneath my foundation. I never understood why people use concealer on top of their foundation. So I use it as a spot treatment. And I just individually cover each spot and then I go in with a foundation brush and blend it all in. If any of you are familiar with the Revlon Color Stay Foundation, it's a very good drugstore brand foundation. This is the combination oily skin. Make sure that you shake it up because it kind of separates in the bottle, and then just pour a little bit out. And I like to use a flat top brush that is dense but soft to apply it. This is good for like cream foundations. You need to make sure that you apply this quickly because it dries quickly. So you want to make sure that you get it on evenly because it will streak if you don't, and then once it's dry and streaked, it looks weird. So make sure you apply it evenly all over your skin. Next, this is Clinique Perfectly Real Compact in shade 144N, and I use a powder brush and apply this all over my face just to set my foundation. The paint pot from MAC in Groundwork is good to apply to your eyelid as a base. And this works to keep your eyeshadow that you put on top of it on and keeps your eyeshadow from creasing, from sliding off, from sweat or oil, and just keeps it on neatly throughout the day. Groundwork is also a pretty neutral color and it won't affect the color of the shadow that you put on top of it. Apply that all the way up to your crease. This is a palette that I created with MAC, and the first color that we are going to be using in here is Shroom. And Shroom is a very nice neutral color. I like it because it is sort of like an oyster color. It has like a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's neutral, so it's not putting way too much on your eyes. Make sure that you blend it all the way up to your crease. Next, we're going to use Chocolate from MAC, and as you can see, I use this a lot. Chocolate is actually close to the color of my own eyelid, and I like to use Chocolate to blend out the harsh line of that shroom. So, with a crease brush from Sonia Kashuk, I just blend that in, and it just softens the edges. You guys, my eyebrows needed to be done when I did the video and I didn't realize it, so sorry about that. Anyway, I I just brush my eyebrows up. I'm not like a stickler for my eyebrows having to look perfect. Ooh, don't poke yourself in the eye. But anyway, I just like them to look neat. They don't have to look drawn on perfect, painted perfectly. If you're looking for that, you know, there's plenty of other people on YouTube. Remember when you used to use your brush to smooth down your baby hair? That's what I did with my eyebrows. Anyway, this brown, I can't remember the color, but it's good to fill in the sparse little areas in my eyebrows. My eyebrows grow fine, but you know, they sometimes need just a little bit of help. That brown color, I apologize, I don't remember the color, but I don't remember the name, but it's good to fill them in, and that's good enough for me. This Indigo Impact from CoverGirl Eye Enhancers is really, really pretty. It has a very, very high payoff. It is like an electric blue. So what you do is you get a bit of it and you put it on the outer third of your eyelid, again all the way up to your crease. But look at how pretty it is. Very, very vibrant blue with a high payoff. We're going to use that chocolate and blend it out, just so it won't look blue and then white and then brown. Just blend everything in. This is a large fluffy brush. Actually, it's a medium fluffy brush from Sonia Kashuk. You use this to just kind of blend everything together. So just sweep it back and forth across everything. Just kind of make it all look seamless. Next, we're going to use this Carbon from MAC, and I am only going to use it in the outer V of my eye, and it's just because I want to add some drama, but I don't want to disturb the blue. So we're going to use this pencil brush, which is perfect for getting in corners, and I'm just going to use it in my outer V. See how we still keep the blue there, but it adds a little depth and a little drama to the corners of my eyes. Again, with our fluffy brush, just blend it all up. Again, you guys, on my eyebrows, I normally don't put anything on my brow bone because my brow bone is naturally lighter than my eyelid, but for this look, we're just going to put a little bit of the shroom right up on the brow bone. And again, with the fluffy brush, blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. This is from the Iman Luxury Blushing Powder in Sable. And I have already pretty high cheekbones. I don't have to do much contouring because my cheekbones are already very definite. And I find that when I contour too much, I start to look kind of like the Joker, kind of like a skeleton. So I just usually put blush right on the apples of my cheeks and blend it back. That's usually enough for me. Usually, you guys, I put Carmex on first before I do any of this, but, you know, the video, I'm all out of order. This MAC liner in magenta is very, very pretty. It's like a fuchsia, and since pinks are very, very in, and since I have this blue shadow on, I thought that this magenta would be a nice lip look with the eyeshadow, and it has a blue base. Very, very pretty. This color is from CoverGirl also, and it's called Enchantress, and it is a bright pink frost almost, but with the magenta lipstick blended together, it just gives it a really beautiful, very light fuchsia. Pretty, pretty, pretty. L'Oreal Telescopic Eyeliner in Blackest Black. Just a basic eye, no big winged out anything. This is Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner, and you can use any black eyeliner really in your waterline and just bring it all the way from one side to the other. And then this is my very favorite mascara. It's Voluminous Million Lashes from L'Oreal. It is perfect. I can't put on fake eyelashes, so this mascara, you put about 10 coats on and you're in business. Oh my God, look at how close my face is to the screen. guys, this is the finished look. Again, all the products that I used in this tutorial will be listed in the bottom bar below. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Please, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I will answer every single one. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. That's it. I'm Roxy. Stay foxy.